colors. Summer love. Lonesome dove folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle fresh cut.
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Happy New Year, everybody. I can't believe it's already a new year. I feel like these days are going by so fast, and I mainly am saying that because my baby is seemingly no longer a baby and he's moved into toddler phase because he is a 1-year-old. The start of this year, we've really just been focusing on organizing the house, and when I say we, I mean me. I feel like I get in these like modes where I'm like, oh, I don't care, throw whatever in the closet and we'll deal with it later. Well, this is the time that I'm dealing with it. We finally got our garage kind of set up so that we could organize the garage. We hung some racks up on the ceiling and we're gonna put all of our Christmas and holiday decor up on the racks. Part of the goal of getting the garage organized is because we wanna start to move everything out of our basement so we can finally start to refinish the basement. But in general, I think the biggest update that I just kind of wanted to like chat with you guys about is I have been so uninspired in my home decor lately. I still love my dining room that I'm in right now, but this room right here, this white, I call it the white room because it's literally all white. I feel like trends are moving towards like a darker color palette. And so I hate to be the one to follow a trend, but it is feeling like fresh and new to have more of like a darker, moodier tone. So I'm kind of feeling like moving my decor that way as well. But anyway, I'm about to go get my quarterly skin maintenance taken care of, and I figured I would take you guys with me. I feel like this isn't new if you guys have been following me for a while now, but I go to see Skin Farm 3 to 4 times per year for what they call a gold infusion facial. I've been noticing my skin gets really dull, especially in the winter, but I actually notice it's kind of like on a phase, like it's a calendar. After 3 to 4 months, my skin starts to go back to looking a little bit dull unless golden is as I am now addicted to. So I always schedule my appointment within like the 3 to 4 month time frame. I mean, I also always run out of my products around that time as well, so it kind of just like lines up perfectly. This is what I'm wearing today. My sweet mother-in-law gifted me a gift card to Aritzia, so this is all Aritzia, and I just ordered some basics from there for some items that I felt like I had a gap in my closet. I don't necessarily have a gap for white pants. I have a ton of white pants, but I wanted to try these ones out because they seemed like a good everyday pant, and I do actually like them. They fit really well, which is, I feel like, hard to find. Sometimes I feel like pants are really, really cute, but they just don't fit your body right. These ones seem to fit really, really well, and they're very flowy, and they do feel like an everyday pant versus like too formal, if that makes sense. They're just very light. So this is, I think, one of their classic styles, just with a pair of sneakers, and then I think this is called their perfect crew neck sweatshirt, and it's just a fleece crew neck sweatshirt. Another basic. You guys know I love a basic. So change of plans. Chelsea just came in here and I mentioned her skin looks good. It always looks good. Of course, she works here at Skin Farm, and she mentioned she had just gotten this laser done called Moxie. I do have numbing on my face, that's why I look like this. But they have a new laser called Moxie, and they only have it at Atlanta, Nashville, and I think Charlotte is what she said. They're just rolling it out to all the Skin Farms across the country, and apparently it's really good. The difference between a gold infusion and this laser that we're about to try out is, I believe, the same goals of like clarifying, brightening, just kind of like the glow that we're looking for. But the difference is it does help reduce spots on your skin, so making your skin look less spotty. What is the word I'm looking for? You can tell on my face I have two kind of darker spots right here, There's some other kind of pigmentation that's just not quite smooth around my face, but these ones have been really noticeable and weirdly enough have been getting like darker. And I do go see a dermatologist, so it's not cancer or anything like that, but would love to make those less noticeable. Again, it's nothing super crazy. Obviously, you guys probably don't notice it, but I notice it every single day. So if we can get rid of them, why not see what happens? It is the next day and I wanted to show you what my skin looked like from the laser appointment that I had. Right after, my skin felt like it had a sunburn. It was super flushed and red as if I had had just like a really hard workout or even a sunburn. But it wasn't terrible. It was just like kind of that uncomfortable like tight feeling, you know, when you get a sunburn on your face. So I didn't film the directly after. I was kind of rushing right after to go pick up my son from daycare, and then once the kids are around, it's kind of hard to just like pick up a camera and film. But this is day 2, the morning after, and my skin does not feel tight anymore. Obviously you can see that it's not red or flushed anymore, but it is starting to look a little bit scaly, if that makes sense, just kind of like dry. And that's the whole point of the laser, is it gets rid of the top layer of your skin, and once your skin sheds off, it's like baby face underneath. And then the best part, that the reason I said yes to the laser as opposed to my normal golden fuchsia, I have these dark spots right here and I can already see them kind of like healing or like flaking off. I'm really excited to see what happens in the next few days, so of course I will share that with you. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions on this vlog, because I probably won't share the results until the next vlog, just because it does take a few days. So I hopped on here right now because I wanted to share with you kind of an update we're making to our primary bedroom. So let's go look. Okay, so here is kind of where we are. It's gonna drive me crazy that this doesn't look good on camera. I did just order new bedding because this is like old. There's something about just putting your old bedding back on after Christmas that I'm like, I want something new. Or the next step in here is I really want to replace these shutters. That's been kind of the goal. I'm not a huge shutter fan. You've probably heard me say that before. I feel like they block the view, they block the light. I understand they were like super popular a few years ago, but I'm ready to get these out of here. These came with our house and we just haven't made the effort of removing them. I have all the windows open today just to see kind of like what it's gonna look like. Number one, the thing that will drive me the most crazy is that these windows don't have like window grills. Like, do you see how this door has the lines, the grill in between? I feel like that looks more modern and just fresher than like this. One day soon, we will have to replace all the windows in our house, which is going to be crazy expensive. So I'm trying not to do anything crazy in terms of updating these windows for the time being. They sell these products online that are grill inserts. I really want to get wood ones because that'll be, in my opinion, look the best. I'm currently doing research on what grills I can put to insert into these windows. We're gonna do floor to ceiling curtains, and then we'll do some pull down blackout shades. So I had another Facebook Marketplace find that I'm really obsessed with, and it's this brass wall planter. So you can put it on the wall, fill it with water, and put some flowers in it. So I actually bought these because I want to put them in here, but I haven't decided where I want to put this quite yet. I don't know, I'm in like this era of trying to add details to my house, and I feel like this is one that you can hang up and just add a little something. So I was thinking either on this wall, which would be kind of cool, on this wall, which I actually don't love that as much, or on that wall back there. I can't decide. I feel like it would be kind of cool to add a little something to that wall. Who knows? I also just placed an order on Zara Home for a new coffee table and bed sheets, and I'm very excited for those to come in. I haven't told you guys this. I'm redoing our living room a little bit, and I have some furniture on the way, but I didn't have a coffee table planned. I couldn't find any that I was like obsessed with that wasn't like $2 grand, and I just wasn't at the point to commit to something like that. But Zara Home, of course, came through, and they had a few options actually, but the one that I picked was kind of like a round irregular shape, just because I feel like it makes sense with the furniture layout. It might be kind of small, so I'm like a little worried about that, but we'll see if we can make it work when it gets here. My kids are home from school today. It was another snow day, even though there's no snow, so